Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For fast and the cheapest coins anywhere, make sure you guys check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another video, and today I'm going to be going over the best Harvest All-Stars to do their sets. Now, you don't get a free one this year like you did last year, and they are NAT this year, so you can't go into the auction block, you can't go ahead and buy them, but you can do their sets. So you can still make investments if you guys want to potentially make some coins off of these guys. Now, a couple things I'm going to go over here in my rankings. I have all 6 of them ranked in order of number 1, how good are the cards, right? How good are the cards now? How good are the cards going to be if they go to 92, 93 overall? How valuable are the cards going to be as well is another thing that I have in my ranking, because obviously you're going to want to do the set that's going to give you the best player, but also the highest potential to hit 93 overall, and also the value of them if they hit 93. I do want to give a shout out to Mike Cottle for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn notification bell on, and comment down below Noti Gang. Now, I will let you guys know I did go through earlier and kind of do the math on the set, and at the time that I did the math on the set, it costs about 180k to get one of these 91 overalls. Okay, now of course that price could vary, it could be higher, it could be lower depending on the time you look at the set, but it costs about 180k to get one of these 91s. So with some of these cards, right, at 91 overall, let's say Malcolm Jenkins right here, I do have him ranked at dead last. If he stays at a 91, he's not worth the coins at all. Now, for reference, just so you guys know, the cheapest 91s in the game right now go for about 100k flat. The cheapest 92s are about 160k, and the cheapest 93s are about like 205, 210,000 coins. So, hypothetically speaking here, right, let's say some of these guys went up to 93 overalls. Well, just because of their training value, and again, when their upgrades come, you can see this item goes up 1 overall on 12/3, so December 3rd for each condition met. That is when their overalls will actually increase there because of just the training value of them. A 93 overall, even if it was someone like Malcolm Jenkins, would probably just about break even. So to be honest with you guys, Malcolm Jenkins here is dead last for me because the card is just not very good. Even if you went up to a 93 overall, so +2 overall, we're talking 91 speed with like 94 excel. Now that's not that bad. But the issue is, his hit power isn't the greatest. He's only got 84. The block shed's actually pretty solid. And then his zone isn't good either. So even if he gets a +2, he's going to be 87 zone. Then he's going to be powered up to 88. And then if you have the DB speed boost, you're going to get up to 90. But that's it. And he's 6 feet tall. So really, in terms of pure value, I think Malcolm Jenkins is dead last for me. Even if he goes up to 93, I think this is going to be a break-even one. I don't think he's going to be worth much. Now, up next, we have Hunter Renfrow, and for him, he has to catch 4 passes and get 75+ receiving yards. Keep in mind, you don't have to hit both those goals. Just every goal he hits is another +1, so you can get a 92 or 93 overall. So the catch 4 passes, it's happened, I believe, in every single week except for 1. So it's pretty much guaranteed. And then the 75+ receiving yards, he's actually only done 1 time. So that one is a little bit more difficult. Also, he is playing the Cowboys, which, you know, we just got destroyed by Denver. So, yeah, we'll see about that one. But Hunter Renfrow here, I could definitely see him getting 75+ receiving yards, honestly. As a Cowboys fan, I could definitely see him getting it if he is force-fed the ball like that. Now, in terms of how good would the card be, well, that's why he's kind of here. Now, he is a slot receiver, so, you know, he will get slot apprentice, which is good. That definitely adds value to him. But if he goes up to a 93 overall, he'll be at, you know, 92 speed, about 95 excel, so that's actually pretty solid there. But then his catch and traffic is still not going to be very great. His route running short is good. Medium would hit 90, or at least powered up would hit 90 if they give him just +1 for a +2 overall for some reason. His deep route running probably wouldn't be able to get to 90 deep route running there. Depending on the strategy cards you have, maybe though. And then of course the 91 change of direction is pretty solid, but the juke and spin not crazy, and the run blocking isn't crazy. He's also 5'10". So I would say he's pretty much guaranteed to go to a 92 with the 4 passes caught. I think he's probably going to get that. The 75+ receiving yards, though, as I said, he's only done it 1 time this year, and it was like 77 yards. So not the best chance to actually get the 75+, but the 4 passes, I think he's going to get that. I don't think he's going to have crazy value, though, either which way, just because of how many super fast wide receivers we have in the game that are taller and better catch of traffic, better after the catch. He's just not going to have that crazy value. And in number 3, I'm going to go with Dak Prescott. Now, I feel like with his goals, score a touchdown, that's pretty much guaranteed to happen. The pass for 400 yards is going to be tough. And this coming from a Cowboys fan here. He's only done it twice, and that was versus the Bucs, which was a complete shootout game in week 1. And then also versus the Patriots, which we went into overtime, and he barely got over 400 yards. So to be honest, I don't really see him throwing for 400 yards versus the Raiders. I think we're probably going to run the ball a decent amount. I really don't see the 400 yards coming. I do see the score a touchdown, though, so I definitely think Dak is going to go up to a 92 overall. But the issue is he's an improviser. But he already has Escape Artist as an improviser with over 82 speed. This card already has got Escape Artist. So I do think that alone is going to help his value out a little bit. And of course, there are a lot of Cowboys fans that play Madden Ultimate Team. Simple as that. He's going to have some pretty solid value when he does become auctionable. Now, again, like I said, the odds of him becoming 93 probably really low. Probably super low. But it's actually not a bad card. 91 throw power, 90 short, 87 medium, 90 deep. The 83 speed, 87 excel. It's not going to have crazy value just because he doesn't get Howard Master. He won't be able to get Gunslinger. But it is Dak Prescott for the Cowboys team. He's going to have some good value. And at number 3, I'm going with Tremaine Edmunds. Now, his goals here, 6 solo tackles. He's done that 3 times. And then Bills forced a turnover. I mean, that doesn't seem that hard, honestly, for that Bills defense. They are definitely a bunch of demons out there. So Tremaine Edmunds here, I know he's a middle linebacker, but he's actually a pretty good middle linebacker. Now, you're not going to want to have Edmunds out there in coverage. He's terrible in coverage. However, his block shed is 88, which is really good. He's got 89 hit power already, 88 tackling, 88 impact block on him. He's also got 89 speed, 90 excel, only 85 jump, 83 change direction. But, as I said, the speed is pretty good, the block shed's there, the hit power's there, and he's 6'5". So, you could make it work with Tremaine Edmunds if you needed to have him out there. And if he does get both of his goals, right, +2 overall, he's going to be like 91 speed middle linebacker with like 90 block shed. That's pretty crazy, and he's going to be over 90 hit power. So, yes, being a linebacker definitely brings down his value for me especially, but I could most certainly see him hitting both of his goals and having somewhat decent value. And for my number 2 player, I'm going with Eddie Jackson. Now, I will say, right, his goals. Bears allow less than 350 yards. They play the Lions, so that's possible. And get an interception. The issue is, Eddie Jackson, right, we kind of all know him as a playmaker. He doesn't have a single interception this year. So, hopefully, he would get an interception, because I do feel like Eddie Jackson here in terms of value, if he were to get +2 overall, could have some pretty good value. He's got 90 speed, 91 excel, so we're talking 92 speed, 93 acceleration, and on top of that, he's already over 90 zone. He's got 91. So we could be around like a 93 zone coverage safety, which powered up to 94, DB speed boost. I'm a 96 zone if he were to get +2 overall. His man coverage, you won't be able to get that to 90. And then if you take a look at his hit power, a little bit low, 84, and you get that up to, 86, powered up to 87, that's somewhat decent, and he is 6 feet tall. So the 2 safeties between them, Malcolm Jenkins, Eddie Jackson, yeah, Eddie Jackson is definitely a lot better, I would say. And in terms of value, he is 100% one of the higher value ones to do. If he were to get a +2 overall, he would be a pretty good safety. My number 1 player is most certainly TJ Hockenson. Now, catch 1 touchdown. I don't believe he's actually caught a TD in like 6 weeks. I think he caught a TD in week 1 and week 2 and hasn't since. And then catch 5 passes. I think he's done it every single week except for 2. So with Hockenson, this is number 1 just immediately. Like, this card by itself is actually pretty solid at a 91 overall, 87 speed, 90 acceleration, 87 catch traffic. He's got 85 short, 82 medium route running. I do wish the route running was a little bit better. And then he's got really good run blocking, 80 run block, 81 impact block, and he's 6'5". But if Hockenson can get both of his goals done, which it really doesn't seem that hard. It really doesn't. I know he hasn't caught a TD in a couple of weeks here, or in quite a while, but he could still very easily catch 1 touchdown if they get down to like the red zone, whatever, and 5 passes most certainly could happen. If Hockenson gets +2, he's going to be at 89 speed. The fastest tight end in the game right now has 90 speed, and that's Vernon Davis. So at 89 speed, he's one of the fastest tight ends in the game. His catch and traffic would get up even higher. His run blocking would get up even higher. I think Hockenson, in terms of value is probably number one for all of these harvest players. I think at a 93 overall, if you gave 93 overall to every single one of these, I think Hockenson is the best one because he's going to be a very, very fast tight end with better catch and traffic. You know, 89 is still not crazy, but powered to a 90 with good run blocking. I actually think this Hockenson would be a really, really good card. Without a doubt, TJ Hockenson is my number one player, and I will definitely be doing one of his sets just because of the fact that his run blocking is really good, and if he gets those speed boosts up, then his speed is going to be up there, and he'll be a great, probably tight end number 2 for me, more than likely, because I do like to have a little bit better route running there. But with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like to the video, and of course, hit that sub button down below. Let me know which sets you guys will be doing. Will you be doing multiple ones? Will you be making investments? Let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.